Ladies and gentlemen, you are not gonna believe what I did in this video. I actually dropped a double V2 rocket with the Burst Fire AS44. Yeah, the Burst AS44. We all know that the AS44 is a horrible weapon. It's actually one of the worst weapons in Vanguard, but I actually made a overpowered class with it. Okay, it's not like completely overpowered, but it is pretty strong, which I used to drop that double V2 rocket. Absolutely insane gameplay. Shout out to these people right here. I appreciate you guys leaving those comments. If you want a shout out in my next video, all you have to do is leave a comment saying droid. Leave a comment saying droid and you'll get the shout out. Here's an overview of the class I was using in today's Pogger gameplay. So to start things off, on the muzzle you want to do the MX silencer so you can get some horizontal recoil control. There's not much vertical on the weapon, so we're going to be focusing on the horizontal. Plus on top of that, we're going to get some sound suppression, making it a little bit harder for the enemies to find us. What you can also do is the recoil booster. You're going to be able to fire the weapon a little bit quicker, but you are going to have less recoil control, and so I typically only use this on like shipment or DOS Hoss. With the MX silencer, we are losing ADS speed, so if that doesn't know you could try out the Mercury silencer, but I don't like this one because we're losing damage range, and this gun doesn't have that much damage range. Lastly, what you can also do is the F8 stabilizer. This is overall like the best option if you don't care about that sound suppression. On the underbarrel, you want to do the M19 for one hand stop. This is just going to add some vertical and horizontal recoil control. What I originally wanted to do was the carbine foregrip, but since the ADS speed isn't the best with the weapon, we are going to be doing the hand stop just so we can get a lot of vertical and horizontal recoil control without having too many cons. For the magazine, you want to do the 30 round mag. This is going to make it so you get way more one burst kills. It's going to increase the damage to 32 and then the vital damage will be 40. So as long as you hit some shots in the vital areas, you are going to be able to get that one shot kill. I mean the one burst kill. Plus on top of that, we're going to get an increase to the damage range and the bolt velocity, which is going to be awesome because this gun really doesn't have that much range. So you could try out the Russian short, but I noticed I didn't really ever get those one burst kills, and so if you want the one burst kill, then I would do the 30 round mag, and then if you don't mind the two burst kill, then I would just do the 60 round mag. For the rear grip, you want to do the fabric grip just to increase the mobility. A lot of the attachments that we throw on this build so far is going to help us control that recoil, so now we got to bring up the mobility, and the fabric grip is a great attachment for that. Say you are playing on a very big map and the mobility doesn't really matter because you're going to be sitting back a lot, then I would try the stipple grip tape. This is going to make it so you have almost zero recoil right when you fire the weapon, which is actually going to help you out a ton because this thing is a burst, so for each burst that you fire, you're going to have almost zero recoil. For the proficiency, because the magazine that we're running is only going to have 30 bullets, you want to run the sleight of hand so you can reload a little bit quicker. What you can also do is the momentum. This is going to allow you to play a little bit more aggressively, but I really like that sleight of hand because you only got 30 rounds. For the kit, you can use whatever you want, but for me, since I'm trying to go on those streaks, I like to do fully loaded just so I have extra ammo. For the stock, to help out with that horizontal recoil and increase the slow ADS speed that this weapon has, make sure you run the ZAC 12A. This is going to increase that horizontal by 10% and the ADS speed by about 4%. With that said, we are losing movement speed, but you guys will see in the gameplay it really doesn't hinder me whatsoever, and then I'm actually running the lightweight perk, and so I can already run a little bit quicker. For the optic, this one is personal preference, and so I would use whatever you like, but for me, if I'm playing on like the medium to big maps, I notice I'll get way more one burst kills with the G16. Say I'm playing on a smaller map where lots of my engagements are going to be close quarters, then I'll run the slate reflector. Lastly, for the barrel, you want to do the 420mm burst. This is going to make the gun a burst weapon, and it's actually going to be able to one burst the enemies. Tried out the other barrels and they just all kind of hinder the weapon. Like the pros don't outweigh the cons. The next best option is the 615mm. Pretty much eliminates all the recoil on the weapon, and so you can have the full auto AS44 with no recoil, but the ADS speed is so slow, like it lowers it by 42%, which is way too much in my opinion. I think they should really buff this. So I found out the burst is how you're going to make the AS44 an actual good weapon. Here's an overview of the class in case you guys want to take a screenshot, and a like and subscriptions greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's get right into the gameplay. Okay boys, we got a little bit of a mix-up today. We're actually using the AS44, the burst rifle. Okay, well it's not a burst, but we're using the burst barrel, and I think this thing is more so meant to be a burst weapon. Look at that, we got those one bursts. It's like nice to use a burst weapon in this game because there is no burst weapons in this game, and like most Call of Duties have a burst weapon. So I was pretty surprised that Vanguard never had a burst weapon, but you know, you can make the AS44 kind of a burst weapon. I just wish we had like a dedicated one, but this is like the closest that we can get. We got the one back there. Seems like these enemies do like to sit back, like they're not too aggressive. Hopefully my team doesn't win too quick. That's like one thing that sucks about patrol, is that if you do really good, your teammates will just sit in the patrol and just the enemies won't be able to kill them because you're doing so well, and so the game ends like really quick. Dude, so many one bursts, oh my god. This thing's actually pretty consistent. They're driving us back. Should be coming through here in a second. Just gonna wait for them. Play like a loser. The one burst. Get another one. Come on. Oh my god, boys. We got all 3 kills. The 4? Okay. Did not expect that. The 5. Jesus. What just happened? What just happened? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let's get the high ground on these guys. We can shoot down at them. Dude, it's so satisfying. Oh my god. Okay, now it's gonna get a little sketchy since I think they know we're up here. Yeah, that guy was just pre-aiming us. Boys, this thing is so underrated. Oh my god, you guys definitely gotta try out this class. Jesus! Look at this thing. So underrated.
We're in the lead.
Might be coming up the ladder. Yep. 19. We just need 4 more kills for this nuke. No way. It's actually a really speedy nuke. These enemies aren't the best, but still, that was a pretty quick nuke. Come on. Okay, they should be over here in a second. If I get this nuke, you guys gotta leave a like. It's the law. I'm sorry. Oh my god, there's actually so many of them. 23. Oh my god. I didn't realize that guy pushed up that much. Jesus. And we got the nuke. And we got the nuke. Let's freaking go, boys. Imagine if I choked. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go. You guys gotta leave a like. And if you are new, hit the subscribe button. Let's go, boys. That was actually like my first try. First try of the gameplay today. Hopped on, made a class for this. Took forever to find the a nice build for this gun because this gun really isn't that good. So it took forever to find a class. I finally found one. Hop on for the nuke. We get that first try. Let's go. Okay, let's see if we can get some more kills though, since I know we don't have that many. I think we have like 40 right now. There we go. So at range, it's typically going to take 2 bursts, and then point blank range will be like 1 burst as long as you have decent accuracy. Might put on that slate reflector right now just to mix it up a little bit. I like to use the slate. Oh my god. If I'm playing like Doll's House or Shipment, then I'll use the slate. And then if I'm playing on like a somewhat of a bigger map, then I usually like to use the scope. I just feel like it's better with the scope. Like I'm way more accurate with it. And at longer distances, it's so much easier to get like consistent 1 burst. Come on, enemies, come on. Dude, they're pissed. They're not happy. Oh my god.
They have the patrol zone.
Dude, so underrated. Feels nice to do good with the weapon that's like not that good. Like this weapon is pretty bad. It's probably one of the worst weapons in the game. Like the full auto good build. The ADS speed is so slow. It's worse than like the anti-tank rifle. It is so bad. So it's nice to like actually drop a nuke with the weapon that's not that good. I guess this class is pretty good, but you guys know what I mean. I definitely think this weapon is better as a burst weapon. Honestly, might be able to get another nuke. Come on, enemies. Come on. Push up, please. I want to push up too, just so I can get in their spawn, but I don't want the spawns to flip. It looks like there's a couple coming over towards me.
Contact to the patrol zone.
16? No way. We're actually going to get a double nuke. No way, no way. If I get this, you guys have to leave a like then. Like, if you didn't already. Dude, no way, no way. Oh my gosh, we actually can do this. Let's come up behind them. There's one enemy back here still. It's ready. Let me get it. Let me get him. Oh my god, he killed the Swiss. I would call my dogs, but I don't want the enemies to get swarmed too much to where they hide. Teams, can you guys get a counter? I mean, can you guys get a UAV? I got the counter up. Now if they can just get a UAV. Let's actually get some high ground. We can shoot them from here. Oh! Oh my gosh, why is there so many? I think they all just spawned in at once with the squad spawns. Jesus. That was so scary. Okay, I'm gonna peek it again. Hopefully I don't die. 24, 1 more kill when we get the second nuke. No way, double V2 rocket with the burst AS44. I know they're about to come over here. boys, we just got a double V2 rocket. Yes, this lobby isn't that good, so if the lobby is sweatier, then, you know, we probably wouldn't have done that. But, you know, a double V2 is a double V2. Let's go, boys. I did not expect that. What the heck? That is so random.
Contact.
If this video performs well, I think I'm going to make a full auto AS44 class. That one is a lot slower, and I just don't think it's that good. I think the burst is way better, but if you guys want to see a full auto AS44 class, I will probably make a video on that. It is fun just because, you know, it's like a unique weapon. Kind of gets boring using the meta weapons. Oh, another build that I really like with this weapon is the hipfire build. I was originally actually going to do the hipfire. It's just I realized the hipfire really isn't that good. Like, you really shouldn't use the hipfire build, but the hipfire build is pretty fun. If you're playing on like ship, and it's good, but it's not like that good. It's just takes 4 shots while you're hip firing. It's kind of hard to hit 4 shots before the enemy can hit 4 shots on you when you're trying to hit fire with it, but it is like, you know, it's unique, stands out. I wonder how many kills we got. I think we have around like 70 or 80.
Patrol zone is ours.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I call on this V2 rocket soon. Hopefully my teammates get out of the patrol so this game can last a little bit longer. Okay, 71 kills, not too bad. Honestly, I'm just gonna call on this V2 rocket. Let's go, boys. V2 rocket, double V2 rocket with the burst AS44. Let's go.
Damn, you sweaty motherfucker. I was trying to play, bro. That's all over you.
Recon plate zone on the battlefield.
First you gonna kill everyone, then you gonna end the game early. Fuck you, bro. Come on.
Oh, I love the reactions. GG's.
GG's, but I mean, I'm on your team, nigga. Come on, bro. You don't have to kill
Well
everyone.
played and well.
Hey, the game was gonna end in like 13 seconds.
Yeah, but bro, you got 77 kills, my nigga. Just if I could have like maybe 20 more, that would've been perfect, bro.
Well, I think that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys want a very good MP40 class, Scum's MP40, you guys should definitely check out this video right here. The class is absolutely insane.